Death Curse of Tartu, directed by William Grefe, filmed in the Florida Everglades, released 1966. A man gets killed by a Native American man in a cave. They do the opening credits with paper because I don't know. It's just a cheap style, I guess. A lot of the dialogue in this film is about how dangerous the island is and how there's this Native American spirit man who summons different animals to kill people that go on the island. But the people always don't listen to him because they're archaeologists and they like to do dangerous things. Brad F. Gritter is getting attacked by a snake. This was the actor's first movie. Imagine you're being attacked by a dangerous snake in your first movie, and the movies you get to work in afterwards are X-rated films. I guess he did a lot for those naked ladies. So we go to these other archaeologists who want to go to the island even after they heard all these bad stories about the Native American people summoning them. Everything in this film is explained. The music is explained. The music is Native Americans chanting and drums. That is supposed to be the spirits. The animals that attack the people on the island are summoned by the Native American spirits. That is also explained in this movie. You don't need to explain why animals are attacking people. They just do that. A group of 40-year-olds, and I can guess his students, people in their late teens, go to the island and they step in the dangerous Florida Everglade water. As she's walking in dangerous Florida Everglade water, she has to look at the camera and try to look hot, like she thought she was going to have a career after this movie. But this is the only movie she was in. They start to hear the drums. Well, one of them starts to hear them. The guy just says, just your imagination. This is a big part of this movie. This archaeologist telling his students that it's just their imagination to put them in danger. The 40-year-old people make out. The people in their 20s make out.
Come, woman, me race you to other side of lake.
Oh, me, Jane, you Tarzan.
Since you woman, Jane, Tarzan give you head start.
Oh, Tarzan, nice man. He respect white goddess.
Okay, this movie does at least try to have dialogue that teenagers and people in their early 20s would say, but that doesn't make the film much better. I mean, it's still annoying dialogue and very reference heavy because there was like a Tarzan movie that came out in the late 1950s. And yeah, I'll give it more credit than Sting of Death for appealing to people in that age group. They get killed by a real shark. I mean, I think this scene was shot before they put the shark in the lake. They didn't actually have people in with a shark, which is good. I think it's like a bull shark, which they put a shark out of its environment and into the four Everglades for this movie. So I would assume that they used a bull shark, but with this movie, I'm not sure. They could have put a real shark in harm by putting it in lake water. One of them decides to go into the Everglades to look for a village to help them and guide them out of this terrible island. A actor that did not have a career after this movie gets attacked by an actual snake. This is actually kind of scary to see on film, but I'm sure that he didn't actually get bit or anything. He just got attacked, but like didn't have a career after this movie. And she imagined him dying in her sleep, but he did actually die. She has like some magical powers or something. That's never explained. She's just seen as a crazy screaming woman because this is a film in the 1960s where women are just driven by their emotions and we are allowed to call them crazy. A actress that did not have an acting job after this movie is actually getting chased by a alligator and we hear her scream. This is true fear. They shoot the voodoo skeleton when it comes out of its coffin and it turns into the Native American man who attacks them. Ends with him pulling the woman out of the sand, um, and the Native American man turns back into a skull because I guess he can also be hurt by quicksand, even though he's an all-powerful being. So that's Death Curse of Tartu. This movie is okay. I mean, it explains too much, and the characters are kind of annoying, but at least they have actual character, and it's kind of like how late teens and 20-year-olds actually are, and the music is kind of scary, and the camera movement is good with stuff like the snake scene, but this is a movie that has actors that did not have a career after this movie in dangerous situations. Like that is very weird. But yeah, it's kind of a scary movie that you can recommend if it looks like fun to you. The only person that had a career after this movie that wasn't in some other Wilfie Griffey films is Bill Marcus. He was like in 35 movies and shows after this. He was the Native American man who explained the dangerous stuff in this movie. But yeah, it's very strange how all the actors who were put in dangerous situations did not have a career after this movie. But yeah, you can watch this movie if it looks good to you. Bye.